Mhm. Cool. So tonight we are discussing Dadliest Catch. And I don't know if Kat, your suggestion had anything to do with the fact that Father's Day fell in June. I didn't think about it until today. It's like, oh, Dad's Father's Day Octodad. I don't know.
Did Kat or I suggest it? I thought I did.
Oh, or did you suggest it? I think everybody wanted to play it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I think you suggested it because it was on sale, but I think Kat wanted to play it anyways.
Gotcha.
So it was kind of like a combo. I wanted to play it ever since I saw how silly it looked.
Yeah.
Like, it's all googly. I want to play it.
Hey, it's Octopus. It's got your name all over it.
Mm-hmm. I like that octopus. I have a little octopus.
Nice.
And other things with tentacles all over the place. So, yeah. Are you just gonna pop in with me?
I'm gonna join in over here.
Oh, okay.
I just have to get something out.
Alright. So, I guess I will start it off. What was everyone's first impression of Octodad? And have you seen it? Well, there was a version before, I think, wasn't there?
Yes,
Okay.
it was I believe it was a student project, and it.
Okay. And I guess, what's your first impression? And if you saw the student project before, if that's even possible, how did it compare, or did it influence anything? I guess that's kind of the question. It's kind of weird. But basically, what's your first impression of the game?
Of the student version or the game? Or the game you played?
Of the game you played.
It was intentionally frustrating and difficult to control, but a challenge, and a fun challenge most of the time.
Cool.
That's the best way to put it.
What did you think, Robert?
I thought it was an absolutely wacky idea the first time I saw it. It's one of those kind of dexterity games where you have to. Well, I mean, you've seen it. It's nothing's really cut and dry. You have to kind of trial and error everything like one of those claw machines in an arcade. But it made sense. It certainly wasn't a game that I was like eager to play, but it was something that I thought had a lot of comedic value, and I enjoyed just the concept of it, the silliness of it.
So you got to show off her mad depth perception skills. I thought you went pretty good on it.
I can't find... Tony seems to be missing.
Oh, goody. Oh, well, I'm sure he'll come back in a moment.
Okay, well, I don't know what... Yeah, we'll just pretend to be Tony. My first impression. I basically wanted to play it because it has an octopus dad, and the concept sounds ridiculous that I had to. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I have to.
Tony.
I might have to add him again.
Tony says he's re-entering.
Okay, let's do it again. Okay, anyways. Yeah, and the mechanics was really silly, and I was pleasantly surprised by the whole thing, although we didn't quite finish it yet. I've seen playthroughs of different parts of it, so I kind of know how it goes. And, I mean, the mechanics don't really change, so it's all like the whole time. So, yeah, I was pleasantly surprised, and it's what I expected it to be.
We'll get there. We'll finish the rest. I, for one, like promoting games that have good father figures in them.
Mm-hmm. Even if they lie to their family about who they are.
That's his insecurities. I'm sure his family would accept him if... I don't want any spoilers for the game, but I'm sure his family, if they knew, would accept him. But maybe they already know, and they're just like, whatever.
Maybe they're just playing with the idea, like, oh, it makes him feel better if we play along, so...
But
yeah.
But can you say for sure if he really is like lying about it? I mean, he doesn't really go out and say it, but no one seems to really notice it. So it might just be one of those things where it goes unsaid. You know, it's just...
I mean, maybe they're all just dummies.
Yeah,
Can you guys hear me?
Maybe it's even deeper than that. Maybe it's a commentary on the historical subject of passing for a certain ethnic group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I can see you.
Cool. Okay. I can't. My stuff is kind of freezing on and off, so hopefully I'll still get through. It's
It has
just.
something to do with the heat, because I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
and it's affecting everything.
It's possible. Yeah. So yeah, my first impression. Are we still on that, or?
Yeah, we're still on
Yes.
that.
Okay. Yeah. I think I really enjoyed from the beginning just the kind of silly storyline and how the people in it were acting and talking and stuff, and just the silliness of him being an octopus and people just being kind of normal about it. It's like, you're weird, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
But also, it seemed to me like I was kind of concerned early on, like how difficult it would be. Like I was worried that it would just be way too frustrating for me, but it wasn't too bad. Like it was difficult, but like I got the hang of it enough where it wasn't like tearing my hair out, you know.
Yeah.
So it was good. It made me want to keep playing it and see what was going on later in the game. Yeah.
One of the questions regarding like the mechanics, more of a specific question, did you feel like the way that he moved and grabbed things, do you feel like it added to the realism of him being an octopus? I mean, do you think like an octopus in the real world would actually be like, oh, I'm having trouble over here, my arm's like out of control?
They are really intelligent, and they can open jars.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Imagine like a fish out of water. It must be difficult. So,
I-
do you think that it makes it feel, even though it's not realistic, but
I
you know
would
what I mean?
I would say yes. It adds a little bit of realism to it, but without bones, they're really just kind of like mush to
Yeah.
move around. So I love my hair right now. It's all sticking up. But yeah, I mean, the fact that he could kind of still stand up was not normal. But I feel like the kind of awkwardness and the imperfect, mobility is very fitting to an octopus on dry land.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's like it's not something we can really like.
No, Tony,
Oh,
I lost you.
saying something so profound, and now we'll never know.
No.
He had something very important to say.
They got him.
We're going.
We gotta leave. We gotta get out of here now.
We're going too much into it philosophically, and they don't want us to
We know too much.
delve deeper into the secrets that Octodad holds.
We know too much.
Yes.
The Octo Seekers.
No.
I said, deny everything. Just deny everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, don't know anything about an octopus, Dad. Nothing.
Octopus bet. Well, this is a normal person there. It's a normal person on the street. Why are you asking me about some normal guy in a business suit? I mean,
So he has a couple tentacles popping out of his legs. Whatever. Totally fine.
I see hands. Those are hands. It's like chicken boo. Who notices?
Yep.
I don't.
That's totally a natural mustache. Completely.
That's an Animaniacs reference, by the way, for anyone too young to understand.
Wait, what was it?
I said chicken boo is basically what this game is. It's chicken boo, but with an octopus.
Yep. Chicken boo, what's it? You're back!
Yay, Tony! What was
You
the
were saying that you had something so profound to say that you were silenced.
Great. Now I'm gonna be having all the pressure on me. I kind of don't. Oh my god.
No, don't me. He doesn't want you to say it. It's basic information.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I just think that, like, we can't understand what it would obviously be like, but it definitely felt like something that might happen, and the awkwardness made it kind of feel like you're connected. You're like actually an octopus, and you're just trying to move around in this really weird way. So it was cool, and it was a fun game mechanic to bring to the table too. So it worked out really well, I think. You guys heard that, right? Hopefully.
Yeah, I've heard all of it.
We were
Okay.
holding our breath. We thought you'd frozen.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's still frozen for me. I feel like I'm gonna be kicking in and out the whole time. Can I try to reboot my computer? It might be a few minutes, but
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
We'll just continue and then ask you when you get back.
Okay. Sounds good.
Other than the mechanics of the game, what irritated you the most about the game?
Oh God, a lot of things. I mean, oh no, but beyond mechanics,
Bananas.
bananas are annoying, and also some of the when you grab stuff and you try to use it, it's a little difficult. Like the what's it called? Lawnmower was difficult a little bit. Grabbing the that's funny.
Mechanics again.
I
I mean, like, you know, like what, like tripping over a banana. Those are obstacles. Mechanics is manipulating things.
Yeah.
I have to share this.
I think I like my daughter better than the son in the
Okay,
story.
I like how Tony's playing.
Yeah. It's fine. Sorry. Bananas, yeah. No fun.
Do you, which child do you like? Which one do you like? Do you like your son or your daughter better? I like my daughter better.
I think the daughter. The son was like, I don't like learning. You know,
Animals don't.
you'll never live and survive in this world.
I'm like, where did you pick up that stuff? Did your mother teach you that? You didn't learn it from me.
Exactly. Yeah, I like the daughter better. Although, wait, getting her the no, it was making the coffee that was hard. So for getting her you had to pour the glass of milk for your daughter. So a little difficult. Yeah.
Sounds like a real first world problem.
Yeah, I know. It's all first world problems that were my problems. Couldn't pour milk. Couldn't mow the lawn properly.
Yeah.
I didn't have a real lawnmower. I had a pole lawnmower.
Oh God. Yeah, those were awful. I want a riding mower. Oh my God, what if you had to do that with him, right? A riding mower.
I do not want a riding mower. I would like lose all of my tentacles and have to grow them back.
You would just go under the things. And
One even said that. They said that I cut my hand. Oh, me as in the Octopus Dad, I cut my hand in the food, in the garbage disposal, and I was bleeding. And you wanted to take me. She wanted to take me to the hospital. I'm like, no, it's fine, but your hand's okay.
I kept cooking myself while making the burgers, putting my tentacles on this thing, and it's like, ow, oops.
You never ran out of printer's ink though, when you're married to an octopus.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's black printer's ink, I don't know. Maybe he can make different colors. Maybe
It looks kind of purpley to me.
Purple ink. I don't know. It looks like I don't know. It's like some type of weird 60s, 50s utopia with new tech thing. Like I feel like I was in the I felt like I was in the Incredibles universe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bert, so what besides the mechanic irritated you? What first world problems did you have?
I think I don't know. The game was pretty straightforward, and like I can't think of anything that was frustrating beyond just the basic mechanics. And by frustrating, just like challenging. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess if I had a complaint, it would be that. Well, no, that's not even a legitimate complaint. I don't know. I feel like the game was exactly kind of like what it was supposed to be, and I can't really complain about it.
I remember when you get stuck in a place. Like remember we got stuck in the wall for a while.
We got stuck behind that. It was between the wall, the wall, the ticket booth, and that stupid ladder. And then you got wrapped around the stupid ladder and got stuck. That was fun.
I thought we were going to get out of that one.
Yeah, fortunately. I was thinking we have to restart the level because we're stuck. I wonder if people have had to actually restart the level.
Well, I think we just pushed we weren't that far along anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like any levels, I guess restarting. But yeah.
It would have been too bad. It wouldn't have been too bad. I just can't wait till we get further into it. We didn't get to play it all yet.
Yeah. Let me just make sure that Tony has an invitation.
Ooh. Let's talk about the art design and things like that. Like I mentioned, how it feels like the Incredibles world. What did you feel? Did it feel like kind of like the Americana, American Dream kind of backdrop?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Atomic Family.
Hmm. And what did you,
Family.
what's your opinion on that, Bert?
I like the art style quite a bit. I think it really played well into the whole joke of everything's normal. You know, the fact that it was the Atomic Family and all your tasks were like very, you know, typical mundane tasks, but obviously made much more challenging because you're an octopus. I mean, I think that was probably the best way to go. You know, if it was sci-fi, then you would almost believe, it would almost make more sense that there's an octopus in there. Or if it was fantasy, it would almost make more sense. But the fact that it was this total, you know, typical world and where you expect certain things and you have this giant sword thumb of an Octodad, it was just silly. So I really liked it. I liked the style. You know, it was very expressive and kind of fun. And it made it because everything was kind of bright, vibrant, and you know, well contrast. It was good for the gameplay as well. You're never confused. Things didn't really get muddy in the image.
I agree. It was very good level design.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think my wife ever gets angry that I seem to always wake up around noon?
Yeah.
You wake up, it's like, honey, make the hamburgers. I'm like, oh, did I sleep in past noon?
Yeah, you're always late to everything.
Yeah, I mean, she's really patient.
Yeah.
That when she married me.
And you hit, like, a couple times I accidentally hit her, too.
I know, it's like, oh god, spousal abuse. I'm sorry.
Accidental spousal abuse.
Yeah.
Hitting your kids.
You beamed the kid with the milk, didn't you?
I did. I totally threw it in.
Daughter with a jug of milk.
Yes. I really, art-wise, I really enjoyed the artwork. I love his design in general. I think it's fantastic. I loved how they hid his octopusiness, shoving extra tentacles, I have hair in my mouth, in the pant legs and everything else. I don't know, the whole thing was really exciting to me. I really enjoyed every aspect of what I was looking at as far as art goes, and colors, very vibrant, which was enjoyable. The design of the family too, but of course, obviously,
They don't look a thing like me.
Huh?
They didn't look a thing like me. If it wasn't that for the questionable loyalty of Scarlet, I would swear that they were the milkman's kids.
Yeah.
But Scarlet, she doesn't cheat. She doesn't cheat. She wouldn't do me wrong.
They found a way. They found a way to somehow have the kids take completely after their mother.
Yeah.
It was just a thing.
Well,
Just worked that way for some reason.
maybe he was just not.
Maybe it's like mutants and they'll show up when they hit puberty.
Yeah. Maybe they were like surrogate children.
Could be.
They were adopted.
Yes, or adopted.
I don't know, they look alike, don't they? The siblings and they all look like their mother.
Yeah, they almost look like they're the same age too. The kids.
You think they're twins? No, I think the son's older.
Probably. I guess that would be stereotypical of a four-member family, brother, sister.
Depends on the culture.
No.
Ancient Japan, it was actually preferable to have a daughter first because then she could help raise her siblings while the parents were working.
I'd rather have a daughter first.
I have no preference either way. Anyway, so we're some of the best dads ever. So what do you think about those scientists with the beards? They look like the monkeys.
Question is, were they monkeys?
They might have been.
We're all monkeys.
We're apes.
We're all we're all apes with PhDs.
Tony's back.
Tony's back.
Let's go backwards in time then and ask him all the questions that we just did.
Yes, let's ask him.
Tony, what did you think about the art style and character design?
It's really nice. It's very cartoony. The characters are just they're normal people, but they're also people that are kind of wacky in the game. So
Yeah.
you have a good feeling of just it's kind of like a cartoon that's fun to watch and stuff. So I liked it a lot.
I also liked the villain. The
Yeah.
chef.
Yeah, definitely.
He's the only one who knows. Who's
Yes.
wise to it.
Yeah.
That's
It's silly.
amazing. He's like, I don't want to go to the market. I don't want to go to the aquarium.
Yeah.
Oh, the way he talked. What did everybody think about the way he talked? Or not talked, really?
um,
Different.
Subtitles.
I guess I kind of wanted, well, I don't know. I guess I would have liked him to talk, but it didn't really matter.
Talk. It's not his fault if you don't understand him. Everyone else clearly did.
Yes,
Yep,
Yes.
Robert. You're just weird.
clearly.
You just have issues. You don't understand other species' language. Other special language.
I
You're
just don't get
specious. You're
kind of
specious.
speech.
Speciesist.
Speciesist.
I also liked the subtitles that would pop up for his blurbs, where it would give a general sense of what he was saying. So, like, it was still communication. It was just sort of broad and vague,
Mhm.
but it still worked.
I like the one where he was yelling at his son. He's like, yeah, he's like, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, I can't do the yard work. Fine, kid. Blah, blah, blah.
Do you think his wife actually understands what he's saying, or do you think she makes up in her head what she thinks he's saying?
You know, she's just far into the delusion, who can tell?
Or do you think she doesn't actually listen? And she just makes her own calls?
Spousal hearing?
She's one of
Yes.
those wives.
Yeah, one of those.
Well,
Well, she's literally a strong, independent woman who don't need no man.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, she's a really cool
No, she's
character.
an octopus.
Yeah, she's her octopus. Comma, man.
Man octopus.
Just a warning, it looks like this is still broken for me for whatever reason. So
We can see you fine.
I know, it's still saying like it's not responding and I keep pressing wait, so it'll probably keep kicking me out. So just let me know if you see me kick out and I'll start it again. I don't think I can do anything else at this point.
The last time, instead of it just going black for a while, you just were like this.
Well, I can't even see your face. So because
Oh, you
everything's frozen on my screen.
Well,
Like-
then, my frozen face is what you looked like.
Okay, exactly. That's what everybody looks like to me right now, even me.
We should all just stand here like this so you don't know the difference.
Right. I'll finally get it working and then I'll think it's still broken because you're doing that.
Or it'll be over. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm here. Oh, dang it.
Great.
I don't know.
Ooh, I have another question.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Tony, what did you find was your greatest antagonist that you had to face? Besides, was it the chef or was it bananas? Was it just not knocking over things? What was it? What was your agony?
I think anything that was timed, which essentially meant the chef. Like, I know you guys had gotten through the part where the chef kind of runs after you and you have to go through the bananas and make sure that you don't get caught by him, right?
Yeah, we got that part. It was a little tough.
The sticky stuff.
Yeah, you have to clean out the 60 stuff. Yeah, that was really hard.
I was
like anything.
the whole time.
Right. The like I lost I think at least 2 times just like when I grabbed it I was like, ah.
Oh, there you go. He's gone again. And gone. Oh, well.
powers that be truly do not want Oni to talk about this game.
Yep. I think for me, I was just moving around because pretty much if you can't do that well, you can't really do most of anything well. So moving was difficult, but I still enjoyed it anyways, even though it was hard.
Anything that my tentacles got stuck on, it's like, go.
I was like, no, I don't want that. I want this. It's like you have to let go of one to get the other. Yeah. Do you think you'd get, well, I guess it would make the game infuriating, but you think you'd get even more stuck, like, to everything? Like, everything you touch, you would just be, like, dragging stuff on his tentacles. Oh, my God, I fell over. Dragging stuff on his tentacles. I had something on the floor that I tripped on.
But it's like, I felt like
I'm only drinking water, I promise.
I was the best dad ever.
Hmm.
Best dad.
Best dad.
I helped.
I don't know. I think we outdadded you this time.
Yeah. We're better dads than you are.
Yeah, man, get on that.
Mm-hmm.
If you insist.
Okay, what do you think was your greatest failing as an Octodad? I'd say it's obviously my
Not hitting my children.
speciesist kid.
Yes.
Animals don't have feelings.
Oh no, yeah, that's right. He's awful.
I know, it's like, well, you know, I'm an animal. You're an
Yeah.
animal too, you just don't admit it.
Tony, a question was, what was your greatest failure as an Octodad? I said, I kept hitting my children.
I think I was just slipping over puddles and bananas all the time. Like, I didn't even care at a certain point. I was like, all right, I'm just slipping. It doesn't matter.
Faster that way. Just like, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Right. Yeah, it's a little dangerous because you might run into people and stuff, but, like, I felt overall it was better than just trying to dodge it. So, yeah, that was the thing. There's actually also, like, there's some things. Oh, actually, it seems to be working now. I can see y'all. So, yay, finally.
Yay.
So, also those biologist guys, they're scary. Like,
Yeah.
You get near them for 2 seconds and it's done. So.
You avoided them like the plague.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She get around pretty good.
It was like, oh, hello, human. Happen to be humans. Isn't it great? We're all humans today in our humaniness. Let us enjoy our humaniness as I escape like a human would, into the gift shop.
To wear an octopus hat.
Yeah.
The only one that you could get on yourself, Kat, was the octopus hat.
It gave me +10 human charisma.
Hmm.
If only I had some nice boots or something to wear, but then it's like, then how would I walk around? I wonder if Octodad could wear boots.
No.
Mm.
They probably
Oh,
get stuck
man.
to his suckers and they'd stay on.
Yeah, so maybe he could be able to walk better.
He might not, though. Might be like clomp, 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 and then running away from the chef might be more difficult. Yeah.
I just love them.
What was your favorite, like, obstacle thing? Like, for example, mine, Kat, you played this part when we played together, but I really enjoyed watching the freezer because of all the little things you could go up in the little spinny things, and the fact that you were in a freezer in the first place was kind of fun.
It's like an octopus trap.
Yeah.
It's like, this was my favorite obstacle. I don't know, it was kind of fun trying to get that soda up on the top of the building, but if I had to pick one that I particularly liked, I think I liked it when I liked some of the mini games I had to play to give to my wife, you know, those tokens of my affection. I really liked remember the guy who was like complaining, saying, "You'll never beat me at this game," and he's like, "Ah, right."
I liked how defeated he was at the end, too.
Yeah.
Ooh, Team Octodad.
Yeah, I liked the throwing the fish. That was fun.
Yeah. That was fun.
I didn't like having to get rid of the piranhas, though. It's like, I'm getting rid of piranhas, I'm putting piranhas, put that over there, put that over there. He's gonna drown. No, I'm not.
I like when they're like, wow, he could sure hold his breath for a long time for like
Right.
or whatever.
Yeah. Why isn't he coming up for breath?
I'm a synchronized swimmer. I can hold my breath a long time.
Yeah. There should be. I feel like when he's trying to explain himself, it'd be kind of fun, like as an addition, if they did that, to add like options of what you can say to like take people off your scent as an octopus.
Right.
Make us stop. Or there would be like silly reasons why you're doing certain things.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Hey, do octopuses breathe in the water or in the air? Or can they do both?
I imagine for a little bit they could probably handle the air, but I figure it's mostly underwater. I don't know. Robert's looking it up right now.
Looking it up.
Yep.
And educated. Don't know about the octopi.
I think some of them are deep water, so those guys probably
Those are deep
don't
water
need to go
squids.
in.
Well, yeah, they can't handle being
Yeah, they
anywhere.
have gills.
Okay.
They have
Okay.
gills.
Yeah, it's inside their mouth, which is
Oh, that ruins the whole fantasy for us anyway. Constantly drinking water. Maybe that's why he's so weird. He's denied oxygen all the time.
Do you think that his interest in a human woman is somewhat like the Little Mermaid?
It's exactly like the Little Mermaid. Oh, wish I could be part of your world.
So I'll put on some pants.
here's the question. Here's the
Mermaid
question.
doesn't have it as easy as an octopi.
What's the question, Bree?
How long can an octopus live out of water? Let's see.
Somebody air drowned an octopus?
I'm gonna say, well, if it's not deep sea, I'm gonna say like 15 minutes.
I'm gonna say 10.
Not a lot of time, but I don't.
I think 35 years.
God. It's like if frozen. No, it's cheating.
Right.
All right, what's the answer?
Answer over.
Well, apparently it's about 30 minutes tops to an hour, but if it goes to about an hour, it's usually because they're in a very bad state. They're not doing very well.
They're probably
now.
going to die.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I was a little less optimistic.
He's sticking his head in the bathtub every night.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Or he just carries a bag of like water that just sticks on his head. He's constantly
His
going
wife
behind
walks
corners.
in, no, honey, don't drown yourself. Think all you have to live for. I'm not drowning myself. Quite the opposite.
Yeah.
Just washing his face.
Deep submersion. That's the best way to get into the pores.
Has she
Yeah.
ever seen him naked? That's what I want.
Well,
supposedly they had kids together. So.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
no, but they're not. Well, okay.
maybe she's
Maybe
never
they're
seen men
adopted.
naked before. Maybe she thinks what all naked men look like.
Maybe she only likes it in the darkness, like super black, so she never really sees anything.
Oh, I get like smooth lighting.
Mhm. She could be shy and modest.
Yeah. Or maybe she's super kinky and just all those suckers are just like so much for her. She doesn't even care.
Hey,
Oh my God.
this is a rated G. It's rated PG-13 every time you switch over to his camera. I love scantily cladded woman.
Yes. But you don't see her face, so it could be a guy.
That's worse.
So he essentially can't really live.
Yeah, it can't. Well, technically, I mean, it's possible. Huh?
Magical octopus.
Right. I mean, it's also possible he could try to do the things that you were talking about, like every half hour go to a bathtub and just like there was one of the quotes that she says, the wife, where she says something like, "What are you always doing in the dank basement," or something like that, you
I
know?
respect your privacy.
Yeah, exactly.
My man
So-
cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She also mentions she goes when he doesn't want to go to the aquarium. She's like, "But you love the ocean."
Right.
She really likes to go to the beach a lot.
Yeah, but I made the note, can we tour a prison afterwards?
Hmm.
Same thing to him.
Yeah.
They didn't have any octopi in there. That would have been weird. Imagine he ran to like his cousin or something, or his mother.
Or his ex-girlfriend.
Wait, octopi don't live with children, I don't think. Well, if you saw his like brother or something, be like, how come you're introducing me to the kids and the wife? Oh, I get it. So you're too good for us now.
You're ashamed of where you come from.
Yeah.
He's ashamed.
Are we your poor relations?
Well, it's like at the very beginning where they're commenting on how none of his family is there. It's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, it's
They're
like,
like, they're all dead. I don't have a family. Dead to me.
I invited them to the wedding, but they said they wouldn't come. They didn't want to see me marrying their kind.
Or maybe after he was born, he cannibalized all of his brothers and sisters, so that because he had this since birth had this dream of becoming like the Little Mermaid and
part of
your world, and it's like I have to kill them all.
You know, there's some reference to him being in a war or something. Maybe it's a war with humanity. I don't know.
Why does the darkest stuff always come from Sonya?
Because it's what did I ever tell you before? It's that it's always the quiet ones.
That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. That's why there were no family members.
Serial killers were always pretty people, weren't they?
Hmm?
I said all the serial killers always had pretty faces, didn't they?
Not necessarily. I guess it's all in your opinion.
Yeah, they're usually guys, so.
It's pretty face,
Oh,
Robert.
there's some lady serial killers out there, although we don't need to get into that direction. That kind of.
Well, there was the Black Widows back in the Victorian times or whatever.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically a serial killer.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Hmm.
Well, okay, so now that we've gotten on the topic of octopus serial killers, I think that should be like a smut novel.
He didn't kill anyone else. Sorry.
Okay, let's talk about the obvious. Obviously, there's some problems with his marriage to Scarlett because they were talking seriously. I mean, I didn't catch much of it because we were being too frustrated trying to win prizes for her. So
Yeah.
that's the problem with our marriage. It's communication.
Mm-hmm.
Honest.
And we don't pay attention either as the player. We're just like, I gotta throw these fish, darn it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
can you imagine? I wonder how long it would take just to stand there and listen to her while you're moving around like this, like you're drunk.
Yeah.
it didn't take too long. She gives a sentence or two. I was really interested in what they were saying and stuff. Cause
Well,
it was
we
very
didn't
cute.
want to board people too much.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Did you guys say what was the best thing people liked about it? Because
I think I said a favorite obstacle, but I guess I haven't said like overall what was your favorite aspect of it. I mean, I guess part of the game or you know, mechanic or whatever. I don't know. I'll have to think about that.
Overall, my favorite aspect of the game was based on I was trying to be a good dad. That was my favorite part, that I got to be a good dad.
yeah, I think I just. Oh, did you want to go?
Did you succeed, Kat?
Did you succeed in being a good dad?
I'm sorry? What?
Did you succeed?
in being a good dad?
I'm more middling. I cared. That was the important part. I cared.
Right.
My family was my world, literally my world.
I mean, you're willing to steal cereal from a stranger at the market just to
Anything for my children.
yeah.
And technically I didn't steal it because it wasn't bought yet.
Well, yeah, I guess. Well,
You just disrespected the other person.
your opportunity away from her to eat.
Hey, trust me, I worked at Toys R Us. I've seen a lot worse as far as that goes.
Yeah.
Flipping this box of cereal off of someone is nothing, and punching somebody out because they get the next Power Ranger toy.
Or Elmo, or all the other ones.
Right.
I was there when the Nintendo DS came out first.
Jeez.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to turn into this violent like brawler when you become a parent, when you go shopping for toys.
No, that's what Amazon's for.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
Now we don't have to be violent anymore. We can be lazy.
No, we can still be violent. It's like the news makes it like it's like a blood sport on Black Friday and all the Christmas sales and stuff.
Right, even though
Run
there's
over.
Cyber Monday.
Yeah. They're willing to trample each other for a sale. That's always fun.
Yeah. I think half of it is they just want to.
They say video games turn people and objectify people.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of do, but you know, at least if you kill somebody in a video game, they don't die in real life.
Right.
That individual, I don't know what type of behavior that might be.
Unless it's
Afterwards or something. That's a different kettle of fish right there.
yeah. So favorite part. Really just getting the opportunity to be an octopus. I mean that's
something Sonia really aspires
I aspire to be an
Yes.
octopus. Or a squid, whichever one. Do you think? Here's a question.
Oh, no.
Do you think
Oh boy.
that you would be more successful as a squid than an octopus?
I don't really. What's the difference? I'm not.
I'd be easier to animate.
Squid have more legs, but their heads, I think, are a lot bigger and more narrow.
The squids
Oh.
have less
Head
head.
tentacle.
Squids have 5 tentacles and are easier to animate.
Oh, wait, they have. Oh God, what's wrong with me? Now everyone's gonna be like, "You're stupid. You don't know how many tentacles a squid has." Okay.
Hey, I'm saying I don't know the difference, so I'm the stupid one here.
Ursula wasn't an octopus. She was a squid.
Yeah, it's true. So okay, yes, but regardless, do you think? It's a dumb question.
Would it be easier to be an octopus or a squid, you're asking me?
Well, yeah,
Right,
would you be
yeah.
a more effective father as a squid than an octopus?
Robert, do some research on the parenting habits of squid and octopi real fast while we talk about
They
it.
cannibalize each other. Their children specifically. That's important.
No.
I don't know. They probably don't too. At some point.
I think
successful
if
as an
one of them does, there's the answer.
I think I'd be more successful as an octopus because they're higher on the evolutionary chain, and I would be able to protect my offspring from more predators, maybe. But as a
Squid is way more delicious than octopus, so you would be hunted severely by the chef.
Wow.
spurring him on, I'm only marginally afraid.
Okay.
Here we go. Robert's
So-
going to tell us the difference.
It sounds from this article it says Octomoms should be receiving an award for protecting their eggs for 4.5 years without eating or ever.
Jeez. Whoa.
Well, should have been Octomom then.
Badass Octomom.
Oh. The squids are like, they're bad. No, I don't know.
They eat their young. Okay. We know the
I
answer.
bet they both probably don't.
Although they're trying to compensate for the ultimate octo parent, which are male seahorses.
Yep.
Yeah. That's right. That's what they're competing for.
What about
That's
squid?
the next game.
Oh, squid.
Squid. I need to know.
Squid parenting. How do squid take care of him?
What do they do?
Yeah, how do they take care of them?
Mm-hmm.
They don't.
I'm sure a lot of sea creatures are like, bye.
Yeah. Just like reptiles.
Yeah, looks like the squid just lays their eggs and
And
takes
leaves.
off.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Typical deadbeat parent.
Well, actually, no. Be careful, mother hen.
Mhm.
So I guess for them it's quantity over quality.
Yeah. So never mind. I guess it would be Octomom that would be the one. That
I
would be-
wonder what the dads do. I don't know if they do anything. I mean, it sounds like the mom's definitely got it covered. 4.5 years.
All
That's,
the dads died.
I think they just do their only job that they need to do and they leave.
Mhm.
Or they
or
die.
maybe, yeah, it could be like Black Widow spiders where they
Maybe
get
that's
eaten.
why he didn't want an octo woman.
Oh!
Octopuses died.
Yes.
Babies were born.
His backstory is he saw his best friend cannibalized by his mate, and then he's like, "Oh no!"
I don't want that. I'd rather have one of these beautiful human women.
Yes.
Who don't, not all the time.
Robert, did you find anything on octopus dads?
What is the question?
She said, Robert, did you find anything on Octopus Dads?
Let's see.
Octopus did beat Dad. Just slaves.
Octopus.
While we're waiting.
Oh, well, while we wait, can I answer the question I asked about the favorite part?
By all means, please do.
That's okay.
Your favorite part. As I interrupted my ridiculous idea about cannibalism and parenting.
Hey, that's very important stuff. We must know. But I just liked the story and the cute part of it, just how cute it was, just listening to the kids and stuff. And like, multiple times in the game I would just stand around and listen. Like the first time you go into the room before you go in the kitchen, like if you listen to the kids, like I think it's the girl that asks the Octodad like a bunch of questions, like, and like one of them is like, where do babies come from? And the Octodad like gives a big long explanation. She's like, that doesn't sound right. He's like, ooh. So it's just really cute, like all the different story stuff. I like it a lot.
I've got some info.
He's got the info.
So apparently, Octodads die pretty much right after.
Yes, that's why he left.
Oh, and he gets to live to see his children.
Oh, I wonder if that's like part of the end of the game.
And
I wonder if that's in the game at all.
He wanted to be a good father.
And the female dies shortly after the babies are born.
Oh my God, that's so tragic. Jeez.
Oh, I can understand. I understand now.
That's why you cherish them so much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's so
sweet.
Later.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, that's crazy. See, that was super important, Sonia.
it was.
Yeah.
Now we know why.
Yeah. Really relevant.
Half the battle.
I'm like, now I really want to beat the game, because now I'm really curious if that's part of it, like if they put that in there at all.
Now
Like,
you're really invested.
She won't die because she's a human, but he could die.
He obviously hasn't already. The kids are like 6 and 5 years old.
that's true.
Yeah.
Mystery over.
I think it's magical octopus.
Right.
It's Disney magic.
But he was bestowed magic somehow before he left, probably by some sort of sea witch, before he left the ocean in order to actually have human children and not die.
Now I want to draw a picture of Ursula offering him a human life.
Yeah.
Oh, the
It's like, I don't look
like a lot of blabber.
He just has to kill a human male to do it, though. Replace him.
I like how it's just a human life, but it's like you have to pretend like you're a human, you don't actually get to look like one.
Actually,
Right.
It is kind of a Little Mermaid story.
and Octodad actually, he doesn't speak, neither does Ariel. He just makes noises, which I guess is a little better. But maybe that was the deal he made. Maybe he's actually very articulate. And as an octopus in the ocean, he was like, you know, Madam, I would like to procure a cure for my desire, blah, 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 blah. And,
He sounds like those radio programs from the
yes,
40s.
radio program back in the 40s. No, but then she ends up making him sound like gibberish.
Mm.
But they still kind of understand him. I think it's because, okay, she knows him very well, so she understands him, body language and such, and the kids know because of genetics.
Because
Genetics talk.
Hmm?
I grew up listening to him talk.
That's true. They understand octopus.
Oh my god, so that's why I was disappointed that we haven't found any octopi in the aquarium yet.
That would be great if all of a sudden, like, one of the kids struck up a conversation with the octopus.
With the octopus, yeah. That would be
How
cool.
is that child speaking to that octopus?
next time.
Next time on Octodad.
Octopi. Oh my. This is was so much fun.
I know. I'm so glad we looked that up. Now there's more to the story.
You're right.
I'm gonna double my efforts to be the best Octodad ever.
Meow.
Has a cat.
I also has a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a crazy
The
dog.
cat says.
The cat says meow.
That's a very informative opinion on Octodad. I'm glad you added that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's very profound, everything that comes out of his mouth.
He thinks of every world over.
Hmm. So, does anyone have any other questions? Oh, wow, we only have 9 minutes. Okay. That was really fun, though, figuring that out.
Yeah.
Did anyone finish the game?
I think I'm pretty close to it. I think I might be near the end of it. I can't say for sure, but I'm definitely going to try to beat it because it seems like I'm close.
Yeah.
We're about to go to the wonderful world of kelp.
Yeah, we're at that part, and I mean, I've seen bits and pieces online from people who played it, but for Kat and I started doing the playthrough of the first part to that point, to the world of kelp, right before it. We just walked in the door and saved, and we'll be doing the rest of the playthroughs and putting them on YouTube. So if anyone wants to watch our shenanigans,
Shameless plug.
yeah. And it'll be on the YouTube channel, and it will be under what do we call it? Let's Play.
Yeah, Let's Play.
It'll be a playlist called Let's Play.
It's a little long, but the next ones we're going to be doing are going to be in smaller, more digestible pieces.
Yeah, I might actually go back and redo that one because I think the export isn't what I was supposed to export it as. So
Okay.
I might have to
Title cards.
again. So yeah,
Ursula and the sea, want to do the Sea Witch and the Octodad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just spoof off of
Oh yeah, just a bunch of different ones. Yeah. Yeah.
Shameless plug. Let's Play.
And plugged. Yep. I guess like the last question, as usual, would be: would you recommend this to your friends and family?
Oh yeah.
For me, it would depend who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
Oh, your grandmother would love it.
Yeah.
I think it... Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Robert.
No, that's pretty much it. It really depends on who I'm talking to, because it's a silly game, but like I wouldn't have played it if it wasn't for the GameOut, and even after playing it, I was like, yeah, all right, that was entertaining, but like it didn't really inspire me all that much.
You need to work on your parental instincts.
Yes.
Yep. And your ability to pick up things and walk.
As an octopus.
Yes.
Because that's very important for parenting, Robert.
You'd be able to
Keep that
walk
in mind.
and hold a glass of chocolate milk in your hand to give to your child.
And be patient.
And not burn yourself on the barbecue while you're cooking
Right.
burgers, and not burn the burgers.
Or your wife in ink.
Yep.
And now I
And
want a
punching your wife
burger.
with your tentacles by accident.
Or your children by accident.
Yes, or your children by accident.
Or anybody else, for that matter.
Or anyone finding out your true identity. That's
Or picking more random fights with racially ambiguous chefs.
Yep. You are specious and not cannibals. Just very. Well, do you think
Everyone thinks he's a
wants to
cannibal.
eat it, but it's because he found like the ultimate giant thing that he has to kill to feed to his patrons. He has one of those underground like endangered animal places.
Well, I will just say that you find out later why he's so adamant about going after this octopus. So
Yeah.
that's all I'm going to say. Yep.
But
There's
then
backstory.
the backstory now. His secret life.
I'm assuming this is Game of Thrones level, like, plot twist, right?
Of course.
Everyone dies.
Yeah.
But with a little less incest.
Oh, God. you find out the octopus and the wife are related.
Oh no! That doesn't make any sense.
Like what? How? Oh,
Went to the
mind
sea, got the
blown.
full transformation because she's a woman, and only ladyfish people get full transformations, like Little Mermaid.
So unfair.
Yep. Double standard.
It's
Or you find out she's an octopus in a human skin suit. She just pops
Oh
out.
God, she's like crazy. She like every time she gets fickle with her looks, so she like has to find a new one. She has to look young. She has to find a new one every 10 years.
Yes,
She doesn't
new
age.
a new vessel.
She's like, I like that redhead. Oh, she did redhead, right? I like that brunette over there. I'm tired of being a redhead. Yeah.
Keep away from my red hair.
Oh wait, you're safe.
Yes, now you know, Kat. If you see any octopi living on land, you know.
Yeah.
You know to run.
Female octopi are after our skin suit. They're like, I want to be you. I don't just want to be a part of your world. I want to be every part of your world. Something like that.
Of your world.
And your skin suit.
I want a burger now, Sonia. Can we go get a burger?
Sure.
So would I recommend it? I think, like Robert said, it's very specific to people. I think if you're into really cute stuff and you like just, I don't know, kind of silly storyline stuff, like it would be a good game as long as you don't get easily frustrated. Like
Disoriented.
I think
Yeah.
patience is important.
the
For
what?
patience is important for this game. If
Yeah.
you're not patient, you're not gonna like it. If you're one of those people that's like, gotta get it done now, I've gotta shoot everything, and you're not gonna like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the gameplay is interesting, and it's a little, like, it's mildly entertaining, I would say, for myself. So if that's kind of what you're looking for, which most people are for games, then it's not going to really float your boat. But if you just like really cute stuff and you like fun little stories, like, it's almost like watching a movie in a way. Like, I think this thing as like a Pixar movie would work.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so,
I would
yeah.
totally watch a movie of Octodad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It would be called Octodad: Return to the Sea. It would actually be a good movie, unlike that horrible abomination of Little Mermaid we won't speak of.
What if to save him, they all get transformed into octopi and go to the ocean?
No, this game seems too steep in reality for that.
Yeah.
Believe it.
Or maybe he doesn't understand that they can't breathe underwater, and he takes them with him, and then they drown.
That's the
Too much of a human enthusiast.
Yes, exactly.
He's like Jim Goodall among the apes. He's been living with them too long. He knows everything about them, even how they eat bananas. And leave them on the floor all the time.
But they could be sea monkeys.
What?
It's possible.
Monkeys.
Maybe
Get
the
it
kids are
for
sea
the-
monkeys, but the mom isn't. Oh, hello, Miss Darcy. Hey, buddy. Come on in. I gotta close you in for the night. That's good. Come in. Come closer.
Okay. So yeah, I would recommend it as long as it was to a patient person who also liked the same things. I think most people we know would probably like this game as far as the story goes and the characters. I think the mechanics would be the thing that might irritate people.
Yeah. It's kind of weird that that's the downside of a game.
Yeah.
It's like the storyline and stuff and the characters in the world and setting, that's what sells it for me.
Right. But I guess if you didn't have the mechanic, it would be more of like a point-and-click adventure than it would be actually
Yeah,
Click
that's
it.
true.
strategy-ish game.
Buddy, let me close you in for the night.
I guess we all answered that one. And it's 8 o'clock. So now we know that he left the ocean because he couldn't handle the reality that he and his mate would die and he'd never see their children. So he chose the alternative to pick a human wife. and somehow have human children.
How romantic.
Won't kill him from whatever.
He did it through the power of love.
Yes, love saved him.
Love.
Mhm. Lastly, how would an octopus say love in his blurby language?
That's how.
Love, yeah, love. Love. Okay. Well, as far as next month goes, let's see what days.
What could top Octodad?
The 26th, I guess, would be the end of it. And then I'm not sure what it should be.
How about we play like an old classic game?
Like Risk? No, just kidding.
No.
Or Monopoly.
Well, are we thinking video game or board game?
Like an 8-bit era.
Board game.
Robert wants a board game.
Of course.
We could do a board game too if it's Robert's heart and desire is stuck in it.
Mm.
I just love board games. Maybe I'll try and suggest one.
We could play Congregate.
We can consider doing
We
one of
could
those.
do a shameless plug.
Yeah.
Another shit.
Or we could do
Too many in
a
one
shameless
stream.
plug of $1 Million Haunt.
I don't know how much you could talk about that one, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's caught up in the car ride. I mean, this stuff comes from being stuck in a tiny space with a bunch of people for hours.
Or maybe we should design a game next time.
Yeah, I would propose that, but it might actually be interesting to play some old board games, like
Mousetrap?
well, but rather like we could pick an old board game. Okay, here's an example. Let's say we chose to play Monopoly, right?
I'd rather die.
Well, I know, but the goal would be to play it and try and find a way to make it better. Like, what would we change? What house rule would we give it, or what would we do differently about the game that would change it for us?
Well, I heard they got rid of the go to jail part of the game. Why don't we put that back in? That would make it better.
Yeah.
Well, what if we played the nostalgic games we don't care for or didn't work, and then do that?
Try and find a fix.
Yeah. That'd be
We can
totally
discuss it.
different.
We don't
Yeah.
have to decide now.
Yeah, we don't have to
Does
decide.
anyone still have a copy of Mall Madness?
Somebody does.
Or actually, there's a game that I saw actually on tabletop. I'll have to remember what it was called, but it was basically like a tabletop RPG, you know, kind of like a Dungeons and Dragons. But anytime you had to do something, you had to like perform a check. Like pretty much anytime you'd have to roll dice. Instead of doing that, you have to remove a Jenga block. So you're basically playing Jenga while playing this game. And if you fail, terrible things happen to you, or your character dies. And it's all meant to like kind of create this tension while playing a game. And that could be fun. I could create like a tense story, and we could sit around and play, and I'll tell the story, and you guys have to remove blocks. You know,
So basically, don't tip it.
Try and suture the wounds, and then you do it.
Yeah, we can do that. We probably have to record that one, share it through people.
Yeah, I know it's hot, buddy. It's hot. It's always hot.
But anyway, think about it. There's stuff to do.
Yeah, we'll think about it. Well, I'm gonna unlive this thing. Stop broadcasting. So, thanks to everybody for joining me and playing Octodad. And once again, Kat and I played what we're calling the first part of Octodad. It should be hopefully soon, if I can get the thing to work, on YouTube, on our channel, Uncharted Interactive on YouTube. And I'll share it all over the place, so look for it.
It's more fun than a clown car on fire.
Yeah!
Yeah.
So good night
That's
to all the peoples.